Yo folks, how you all doing today? Moneyminter75. Guys, I wasn't going to make a video today, but you know, it's been a couple of days since I uploaded, and to be quite honest, I've been missing filming, so I figured I'd come through the room, make a wee video on the current transfer window. Obviously, it's been an interesting couple of days for Hibs' point of view, in terms of the fact that we've signed Gauld for the second half of the season from Sporting Lisbon. Great signing in my eyes. I think, you know, this laddie could be the missing piece of the puzzle in terms of Hibs this season. Obviously, we've known for a long time that we're really lacking creativity in the middle of the pitch. I think this guy could really provide some much needed creativity, especially to the strikers. Obviously, that's been a big discussion this season, obviously, that Canberra and McLaren haven't been as prolific as what they were this time last season, but in fairness to them, they've not really had the service. So, you know, just from what I can remember of Gauld, he was a really quite a tidy wee player when I remember watching him play for Dundee United. Obviously, it's been interesting to kind of see him go away, apply his trade at Sporting Lisbon. It didn't really work out for him. I think it has to be said that, you know, he didn't get as many sort of first team appearances as he would have hoped. He was farmed out on loan quite a few times. Obviously, there was a lot of upheaval with the manager situation there as well, which obviously didn't help. I know that Sporting Lisbon had a lot of managers in the time that he's obviously been in Portugal. So, but nonetheless, obviously, he's been in Portugal for, what, 3 or 4 years or whatever it was. And obviously, he's, as he's already said, he's learned the language, he's been plying his trade, he's been working on his technique and things like that. And I genuinely think he's going to be a great signing. Lenny hasn't ruled out signing him permanently in the summer, which I think would be a fantastic bit of business by Hibs if we could manage that. Obviously, there's been talk of Scott Allan coming back to Easter Road as well for a third spell. Rumour has it he's going to have his contract ripped up at Celtic and he will become a free agent. Hopefully that is the case, and hopefully he will come back home to Hibs as well. Obviously, I've heard that there's been some talk of him going to Aberdeen. To be quite honest, I don't know why Scott Allan would want to go to Aberdeen. No saying Aberdeen aren't in a better position than Hibs just now. They are, you know, that's factual. But at the same time, he's loved at Hibs. Everybody loves him. You know, he's such a classy player. He could pick a pass through the eye of a needle. A really important player. The 2 times he's obviously been at Hibs, he showed how good he was last season. You know, in that midfield. Obviously, Lenny spoke about this quite a bit. Obviously, we are losing the best midfield in Scotland, and I don't think there's a lot of people there who can say that Hibs last season one of the form team in Scotland. Especially for the last 6 months of the season. At home, we were fantastic. A bit shaky away from home, it has to be said. But, you know, still, we pushed the race for second to the second last game of the season, which for me was a great achievement on our first season back in the top flight. Scott Allan, again, as I said, showed in that time what a big player he was. If he could come back, you know, it would be fantastic. Talk of Lewis Morgan coming to Easter Road, again, I mean, we're going to need width for the second half of the season. Bear in mind that we're losing out on Martin Boyle, who's obviously done his knee playing for Australia. I was not happy when I heard about that, to be honest. I think I've spoke quite passionately about, obviously, the last derby. Leading up to the last derby, obviously we had the chance to postpone it because we had 3 big players out. We chose not to postpone it. We ended up getting beat. Obviously, hindsight is a wonderful thing, but the fact that we've lost one of the big players on that game, which was, I don't think was even an important match, it's really left a right bitter taste in the mouth where Australia is concerned, to be honest. But that's a different video for a different day. Obviously, Lewis Morgan, I can't really say a lot about him because I don't know quite a lot. I know he was the top player at St Mirren when he played for them. Obviously, he's gone to Celtic. He's had a couple of appearances in there. He's looked good whenever I've seen him, it has to be said. Could he do a job at Hibs? I don't know. You know, it's just, there's so many names being linked to Hibs just now. I really, really hope that we're in for another good transfer window, because to be honest, we need a good transfer window. We need a good transfer window to get people in the door. We need numbers because the squad's threadbare just now. And we need quality. That is just the thing that we're missing just now. Ryan Gauld, I think, might be one of the missing, as I've already said, I think he might be one of the missing parts to the puzzle. Throw in Scott Allan in there and throw in a striker, I'll be happy. But yeah, we'll have to see how things are going. Obviously, guys, as I say, this was just a wee impromptu video. I wasn't going to record, but it's been a couple of days, as I say, since I've recorded. So, yeah, I wanted to do something. I wanted to come through and talk about Hibs, as I obviously like to do. And yeah, well, hopefully we'll see what happens when it comes to the Scottish Cup game against Elgin City on Saturday the 19th. Hopefully, you know, we'll get a good Scottish Cup run, maybe compensate for the poor league form just now. I think, you know, let's be honest, it has been a bit of an up and down season for Hibs just now. Not too long ago we were sitting second in the league, now sitting 8th. You know, it's not great. I'm being honest, if we could get, I'm not going to go into too much detail about what I hope for the rest of the season. We're just going to have to wait and see. But anyway, I've just, as I say, I thought I'd come through, have a wee word with everybody, see how we're all doing and see how we're all getting on. I really hope you've enjoyed me talking, ranting, raving, whatever you want to call it. If you've liked it, give the video a thumbs up. It really helps me out if you do that. And obviously, it's a proven fact that generosity makes you a better person. So if you want to be a better person, hit that thumbs up button, and also subscribe to the channel, MoneyMinter75. Click the bell icon beside the subscribe button. That will let you know when I upload. But that being said, guys, enjoy the rest of your weekend, enjoy your Saturday night, and I'll see you at the Elgin game. Goodbye.